Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart and welcome to the place where we check out live musical performances. And this week we are on the quest, the unending quest to find the best performance or the best performances ever. And this week we got John Farnham and the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra and the song You're the Voice. Now obviously it's a subjective thing. What is the best performance? Everyone will have a different idea. But this has been mentioned to me a few times in comments and messages and emails and all these things. This one's come up a few times and, well, I thought it was high time we actually checked it out. Now, John Farnham, I do obviously know the song. I didn't know if I knew it, and then I read the lyrics and I was like, of course I know the song. I just found myself singing along in the chorus. He is a British-born, come on, yes, British-born Australian singer. He was born in Essex. In Essex, mate, in Dagenham. He was a teen pop idol from the 60s, 70s, billed as Johnny Farnham. Of course he was. And now he's an adult contemporary singer. 75 years old, still going strong. Don't know if he's still performing. Anyone know that? And yeah, this song is called You're the Voice. Released in 86. And it was basically written as a response. It's kind of interesting. Because I didn't really think about, when I think of the chorus, I didn't really look behind the lyrics too much. But it was in response to an anti-nuclear demonstration in London's Hyde Park in 1985. More than 100,000 people attended the rally, but Thompson, so Chris Thompson, who helped write the song, overslept. And so as an act of penance, he decided to express his remorse by composing a song that emphasized the importance of invoking personal agency when it comes to affecting political change. Okay, so this was a song, an anti-nuclear war song. Ho-ho! And look where we are, 50 years later. Maybe back in a very similar place. How times do not change, huh? Anyway, we're not going to get too political, but this is a political song, so we might have to. Let's kind of get into it, no? We may pause it a few times, or we may just be so struck by the awe and the majesty of the performance that we don't. Who knows? Let's do it. Where is it? Anyone know? Come on, you don't know where it is. Why don't they give me a nice description of where it is? Anyone writing here where it is? Diddly-ding, 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 ding, ding. Australia, Australia, Australia. Hold on. Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. Oh dear. I'm guessing it's in Melbourne. Standing and drumming. Guys, full on goosebumps moment, like in that chorus. Like, I don't know, when the song gets me chills and goosebumps, it's just, whoa, I still have it now just thinking about it. Or maybe it's because the door's open. It's pretty chilly here in the mountains. But hey, come on, this is unbelievable, no? His voice sounds like it's from the record. It doesn't sound live. I mean, surely it's live. It sounds incredible. He has such a range, such a power to his voice, such an ability. What kind of strikes me interesting is the microphone is quite a long way away. So he's obviously, I mean, you can see he's giving it a lot. He's given a lot of power to that. But it sounds incredible. And just, without getting too political, that message, that feeling of you're the voice, like you're the power, people are the power. People will take it in whichever way they want to take it. But there's something about those lyrics that really, pull at the feelings or the meaning of being a human in this kind of democratized world we live in. Crikey. What's going on? Side note, I was thinking about all the songs that I get goosebumps in. I think they deserve a deeper look in some way. I don't know how we'd do that, or how we'd break them down differently, or if we just look at a bit more about the history of the song, why they were written and stuff like that. But let me know if that would be of interest, to get more of a deep dive into some of these songs that have given me the goosebumps. I don't know. Just kind of spitballing ideas out there, guys. But that's not the place to be doing it. The place to do it is somewhere else. Let's listen further to this. This must have been recorded in the 80s because it looks very 80s. And I love it. I love the big blonde hair. I mean, I obviously have big hair. Not quite as big and blonde as they had. But the whole audience is just big blonde hair, especially if they're in Australia. They're just like, I mean, Melbourne's not that, surfery. Is it a surfer paradise? They all look kind of surfery anyway. Maybe they came from other parts of Australia. Anywho, just waffling on, aren't you? This time, we all can stand together. He's feeling it. With the power to be powerful. Drummers, huh? We're on someone's shoulder. We're on someone's side. Such a big crowd. Oh yeah. Down the barrel of a gun. And this is powerful, man. This is ridiculously powerful. Assuming he is in Australia recording this as an Australian guy. I know he's British born, but weren't they all? To play that for his country people, his fans, but also from the country where he lives and works, and the political feelings in the country. I don't know exactly what the political state of Australia was in the 80s. But, I imagine it was as difficult as many of the other places were. And having an anthem, this is for sure an anthem like this, to pull the people together and in a positive way, in a way of making change through positive kind of protest, through peaceful protest, whatever you want to call it. It's a thing of beauty. I love it. Like a shirt too. But that's another story. Hello? What are you doing there? What's up? Hold on. You can't just slip some bagpipes in there in a fully... What would you call it? I don't want to call it a Scottish costume. That sounds almost... Not really what we should be calling... the uniform, the Scottish... The clothing of the people of Scotlandia. What's a Scottish link? Is there what? Is there a Scottish link, or they just like, nah, shove a bagpipe in there? Yeah, shove a bagpipe in there, mate. Why not? Know what I mean? What are you talking about? Also, people think I'm from Australia. Even people in England ask me where I'm originally from. What can you do? Why is there a guy playing bagpipes? I mean, it sounded freaking wicked, and they had that kind of whomp, whomp. I don't know what it was. It sounded like a keyboardy thing. It's probably a combination of keyboards and strings and all sorts of things. Anyway. That guy has a great job. That guy has one of the best jobs in the world. That's my dream job. Oh, come on. Hello. That's the guy who's done that before. I wonder if he had to practice that at home to make sure he could get it right. That's the kind of thing that if I tried doing, I would just fall over. But that is a guy who has stage presence and confidence for aeons, for years, for light years. That guy, the way he launched the microphone stand off at one point, and then later on he just kind of whips it up in the air with his foot, catches it. I think we deserve to see that one more time, don't we? Seamless.
Your turn. You're the voice. Come on now. Big one. We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live with fear.
Whoa. Oh, I wish. Come on. Cut it off too soon. I need to feel the ending of the song, the crowd applause, the roar, all this stuff, guys. Otherwise, I lose my track. Look, there's that guy. Let's try a nice photo of Johnny Farnham. Wow. What a powerful performance of a, well, powerfully written song about a subject that is quite important. Back when it was written, and now. A song of overwhelming positivity, no? Which, I guess that's one of the reasons why it's so well loved and so adored by the fans of it, because in the world back in the 80s, and especially now, it seems quite fractured, quite angry, quite broken. If you look at the main things on the news, obviously, and if you look at social media, on a day-to-day basis, it's normally quite good. But hopefully that doesn't sink into the day-to-day. But this is a positive song, and performed, I mean, what do we say? Some people said it's the world's best performance. I mean, it could be, right? That his vocal delivery is perfection. The rest of the guys there, the whole orchestra, the harmonies, the bagpipes, the dum guy, it's absolutely the highest quality. And then you have the crowd singing as well, and everyone dropped out, even the orchestra. It's like when a band drops out, fine, but when the whole orchestra drops out, that's a lot less noise in the stadium. That's just gone from everything to nothing, and just the crowd singing. Freaking awesome. Guys, everyone who recommended this one, thank you very much. I'm sorry it took so long to get round to it, but I'm very glad I did, because that was a true delight. That's exactly the kind of thing I like watching on the channel. Anyway, we're going to call it a day on that video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.